Hi, I'm Max Blumenthal here with The Real News, and I just had an incident with the cops because I tried to throw my gum away, so I apologize for having gum in my mouth. We're here at the White House, home of President Barack Obama, the most pro-Israel president in history. And this is one of the most sizable rallies against AIPAC. How does this connect to what's actually happening in Ward 8 and Ward 7 in D.C., where there's a lot of police violence? It feels kind of occupied at times.
The exact same mentality whereby you have a group of people who you've decided to exclude in some degree from the society in almost an apartheid style way, and you have these police that are essentially holding the top on a kettle, a boiling kettle that could boil over at any moment. And it's that sort of mentality of occupation that I think makes it seem so real between those of us who are here and those of us who are in Palestine, but also I think for the police makes it seem like they better start borrowing tactics from each other.
You guys are coming in from Syracuse. We're with The Real News. Can you show us your sign? You're saying Judaism rejects Zionism. That's a message that a lot of people at AIPAC would be unfamiliar with. Can you explain that?
Judaism is not about occupation, and I think it's just time for us to kind of look at ourselves, and Judaism taught me to do that, and I hope that we can figure out and accept what's right and do what's right for the Palestinians.
You know, there's so many people in this crowd who had a moment, a breaking point, and it was a very personal breaking point. That's something that I experienced, and they're just here out of basic human concern, and I think that's really the essence of what this movement is about and what Palestine solidarity is about. So we're just going to keep talking to more people. I see a friend over here who's from the Gaza Strip who's in town now.
First of all, I'm really impressed with this mass for Palestine. About my getting out from Gaza, it took me 3 years to get out from Gaza. I got the first scholarship in 2013, and when I applied for a permit to leave Gaza to the Israelis, they told me that you are underage. And I asked them, what does that mean? They said that that when you turn 50, then you are allowed to leave. So I got.
You can't leave till you're an old man, is what they told you.
Yeah, if you're not like have a gray hair, so you're not allowed to leave because you're a young person and you're a threat to the Israeli security. And then I got this second scholarship to New York, and I lost it because of the same thing. Then I contacted lawyers inside Israel, Arab lawyers. It's called Gisha Center for the Freedom of Movement, and I finally made it in 6 months ago.
When Gaza was attacked in 2014, 20,000 people marched in Reykjavik in Iceland. You see 50,000 people on the streets in Seoul. This is an issue that has no borders.
We're from South Korea.
Yeah, why are you here to show solidarity with Palestine?
Yes, we are calling for the joint military exercise until April 30.
Yeah.
And we are free for Korea and reunification of Korea to stop interrupting the U.S. relation of South Korea, relation of Korea. Also Palestine, free for Palestine. All of have need to self-determination.
You know, we're experiencing some family values here. What are you guys doing out here?
We came out. We don't go to many protests, but the Palestinian people need us. They need to know, they need to know that they have support here in the United States. And to be honest, me and my wife used to protest. We stopped. We live in a log cabin in New York State. And we decided, hey, let's bring the girls out. This is their first time. The weather was kind of going to keep us back, but it's just good enough, so we felt like the girls would be okay. We really wanted to be here for, the Palestinian people.
Do you have anything to add?
She said she's hungry.
She's hungry. Gulu Gaga, stop the Nakba. You're going into AIPAC?
I am. I'm going into AIPAC, to the belly of the beast. I'm going to see what's going on there.
We bought our secret correspondent a ticket, and you're going to be coming out with information for us later.
I will. Top secret information just for you guys.
Let's see what you got.
I've got my whole.
You got your getup. We have a nice Jewish.
Outfit.
You look like a nice Jewish boy.
Thank you.
You kind of look like a preppy.
I do my best.
You can douche it up a little bit more. It would help.
I will do my best. I'll work on it.
All right, so you can see the size of this march and the scale. What do you guys think of what you're seeing?
I don't really know what to say.
What I expected.
It's D.C.
Yeah.
Do you know about Palestine?
No. Not really.
Occupation?
Nope.
Israel's been occupying Palestinian land for 50 years.
Oh.
And they do it with military occupation. It's very brutal, and so people are out here to protest.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, are you interested in learning more?
Well, now I am because I want to know like why they're here right now.
Yeah. Well, you can talk to any of these people, but you can also just Google Palestine and look up the history of the place.
I'm definitely going to after this.
Stand up.
Yo, you're harassing me. Just stand back. Just stand back. Just stand there.
Max Blumenthal is a sorry excuse for a Jew.
What do you say?
You're a sorry excuse for a Jew. Sorry excuse for a Jew. I'm sorry.
I'll hold it for you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Why do you think that?
You spread blood libel against our people. You base your entire. You profit from hurting the Jewish people.
I don't profit.
Oh, you do profit, my man.
What do you mean? Don't touch.
Sorry, sir.
The Jewish people. What do you mean the Jewish people? You speak for all Jews? Do you speak for all Jews? Speaking at AIPAC.
But
You're hanging
don't
out
want
at
us here, though. You don't want me to have a voice. I'm Israeli. I grew up in Jerusalem. You don't want me to have. I grew up in East Jerusalem. The place that you hate.
Occupied East
either.
Jerusalem.
Occupied East.
Jerusalem.
Is there an occupation?
Jerusalem.
Is there an
the capital?
Is there an occupation?
I really should pull up the definition.
Max Blumenthal, why do you profit?
Is there an occupation? Yes or no?
There's no occupation.
Okay. Well, we're hearing from the people who say I'm a Jew hater that there's no occupation. Are there Palestinians?
What about the people who call you
Go.
liar?
Do Palestinians exist?
You're not. You're just. I don't listen to fake journalists. I'm sorry.
Do Palestinians
I
exist?
listen to fake journalists. I'm sorry.